The first question that I have to ask you is, please put up your hand if you think you are a positive and happy person about 90% of the time. Have we got, whoa, we've got a great show of hands. Okay, my next question then is to all those people who didn't put up their hand, which wasn't very many, which is great to see. Who wishes that there was a cure for these positive Pollyannas of the world? Because sometimes they can be a bit annoying. Well, I've got a couple of people. I'm going to make your day today because you know what? There is a cure. Have a look at these. Most people equate happiness to a looking forward to something, a little burst of joy. I get a little happy dance going on in my tummy on a Friday afternoon when I'm driving home from work, and I'm thinking about sitting on my lounge with a Jim Beam and Coke and watching my favourite TV show, which is Glee. Now, I know a lot of you are now looking at me and I've lost all credibility and you're going, this lady really needs to get a life. But you know what, that's what I love doing. That gives me a burst of joy. It's going to be different for everyone in this room. Some people are going to be driving home from work on a Friday night looking forward to going out to tea with their wife, with their husband, with their partner, with their family. Some people are going to be looking forward to waking up on Saturday morning and going to see their kids or their grandchildren play sport or walking in the park. Some people may be looking forward to a little bit of Zumba or dancing on a Sunday. Some people may be simply looking forward to getting that little block of chocolate out of the fridge that's going to give you this little momentary burst of joy. I have hit the spot. So see, it's going to be different for everyone. But here's the thing. If we think that happiness is all about those momentary bursts of joy, it's not going to stick around. They're exactly that. They're fleeting moments of happiness. Just like boredom, anger, frustration, sadness, loneliness, it's going to come and it's going to go. What we need to do is we need to concentrate on building up an enduring base of happiness. The true meaning of happiness is living a rich, full and meaningful life. And that's when you take action on things that truly matter deep in your heart. It's when we wake up in this beautiful country of ours and go, wow, how lucky am I to live in this country? How grateful am I? It's when you hang around with people who love you and who you love in return. It's about creating great relationships. It's about accepting that life is full of positive and negative emotions. We can't have rainbows without rain. Did you know that happier people are more resilient, they're more productive, their brains are more engaged, they have less sick days? And I'll tell you what, they're a lot nicer to hang around with. So I can give you all of that information and say, wow, you know, this is all well and good, and you're probably going, well, Claire, how do you actually do it? And that's what I want to concentrate on in the next 15 minutes, is how do we actually achieve that? And it's all about proactively and consciously working on it. The fleeting bits of happiness are really great still. We still need those. To me, that's like the icing on the cake. It's something that you look forward to, but you need to nourish yourself with the main meal first. And that's what enduring happiness is. And sometimes I like to change that with contentment, peace, wellness, well-being. You can interchange those. So if we've got a good base, those little bits of bursts of joy are like the icing on the cake. So for the next 15 minutes, I want to take you through a fun process, and it's called Happiness First Aid. And Happiness First Aid is a little bit like medical first aid. It's what you do in the first response to unhappiness to make sure that it doesn't get any worse and it aids in your recovery. So who's familiar with the acronym for medical first aid? Is anyone a first aider? We haven't got too many people. It's a really great acronym, and it sticks in my mind because it's Doctors ABCD. It stands for Danger, Response, Send for Help, Airway, Breathing, Circulation, Defibrillation. Well, my Happiness First Aid acronym is LARP. Really easy to remember. And that stands for Lighten Up, A for Colour, Up and Out, Give Thanks and Help Others. So I'm just going to quickly go through them so that you've got some take-home tools when you get out of here that you can put into practice straight away. You know, it's like building up a happiness account is like opening up a rainy day savings account. In a rainy day savings account, you put regular deposits in, maybe once a week, and over time it just builds up. It's the same with your happiness account. If we put regular deposits into it every single day, we build a great enduring base of happiness. And the currency of happiness is all of these things, which I'm going to go through. So the first one, lighten up. One of my favourite ways to lighten up is to dance around my lounge room like nobody's watching. And this is one of my favourite quotes. Life is too important to be taken seriously. So I don't take myself seriously when I want to lighten up a bit. Have a look at this. This will give you some indication. It's one of my favourite songs. So I just crank up the music and I dance around my lounge room. It's a great mood booster for me. Now some of you may be going, oh my goodness, that would make me so unhappy. That is so not my cup of tea, and I understand that. There are other things that I use to lighten up as well. I love going to the movies, and I will go by myself. It's great escapism, just for a couple of hours. I love going and having coffee with my girlfriends. It's like food for my soul. I really enjoy reading books, and I always have a good book that I can curl up on the lounge with, just to give myself some me time for half an hour. And I love sitting by the water. Water just relaxes me. So I'm so into wanting to lighten up and doing things that bring me joy every day that I've got a little card, and you'll find them on your table. And on the back, it says 5 ways to lighten up. And I keep this in my wallet, because I go to my wallet a lot, and it sits there and it reminds me, it's Claire, have you done one of those things today? So I would love everyone to grab a card right now. You see them sitting in the middle of your table. I'm going to give you 60 seconds to write down 5 things that bring you joy, 5 things that you know are going to lighten your mood, 5 things that are going to lighten up. And I'm just going to play some little happy music while you do it. You've got just 1 minute. Okay, come on.